Alright guys, our water I think is done. Let me check it. Yeah, that's boiling, so we'll shut that off. So now I'm going to pour the water into the hash browns, and hopefully I'll have some left over for a cup of coffee that I have going here. So let's do that. So we're going to pour the water into this spuds here. Let's see if I can show you that. So that's just going in there like that. So we'll fill that up. Let me put it down here so nothing spills. I'm going to fill it up to the fill line like they show here. Right, a little bit more. And then what I'm going to do is close this down a little bit as best I can and put it off to the side, and we'll wait. It says 12 minutes, so it is 9:50 a.m. so about 10 or a little after 10 we'll put that we'll open that up and see how they come out. In the meantime, let's get ourselves some coffee here. I do have enough for a cup, I think. Perfect. Incidentally, my pot and pan set is the GSI Bugaboo set. I've had it for years. It comes with two different size pots and lids, and also a skillet that I'm going to use to cook the eggs with. And it comes with its own little handle or that locks into place there on the pots and the skillet. So that's what we're going to cook our scrambled eggs in, the Ova Easy eggs, and then also we'll brown up some of the hash browns just to see how those come out. But that's the GSI Bugaboo set, and this usually is with me in the van. You know, it's a van set. It's not something you'll put in a bug out bag. It's a little big for that, but definitely for base camp, van camping, car camping, an emergency kit in your car. Great little set to have. So let's let that sit. We'll come back in 10 and see how our potatoes are coming out. Alright guys, we're back. It's been a little over 12 minutes. What I did was I put a little binder clip on the carton just to hold it shut so the heat wouldn't escape. And you could feel the carton bowed out a little bit because the hash browns are rehydrating, so they're absorbing that water. So let's open it up and we'll take some out and taste it and see if they're ready to put on the so let's plate some here so you guys can see them. I'll tell you what, you get a good amount of you get a real good amount, and it absorbed. I don't see any excess water in there. I mean, these are ready to go right in the skillet if you wanted to brown them up, but also ready to eat. And again, you can eat it right out of the carton. So I just plated it so you guys could see it. So I'm going to put a little salt on there and give them a taste. So these are the plated, rehydrated hash browns. They're not browned. So we'll taste those now. Tastes just like hash brown potatoes. No aftertaste, no chemical taste. Excellent. So what we'll do now is we'll put some in a skillet and brown them and just see how they, cook them the right way, see how they come out. But like I said, guys, if you pack this in your, in a Ziploc bag, a carton of these, rehydrate them in the field in your canteen cup or your container. You got yourself some potatoes, fresh hash brown potatoes to have with in this case we're gonna have scrambled eggs. So we'll get our skillet set on the grill. We'll get it all set up and then we'll be right back. Alright guys, I just put some canola oil in the pan here on the griddle, and I'm going to turn the heat on low, real low, just let that heat up a little bit, and then we'll take our hash brown potatoes that are rehydrated and we'll put some in the skillet and we'll brown them up and we'll see how that goes. But right now I'm really enjoying this this little breakfast demo. So I'm going to put those in here. A couple more. I think you guys could hear that. So we'll put our flame even lower. Just want to get these coated. Then the only thing left after these are browned and ready to go is scramble up some of our egg powder, make our eggs, and we've got breakfast. Now, what I could do, and what I may do, is scramble up the eggs and pour them right in here with the hash browns once they brown a little, rather than dump them out and then make the eggs separate. So something else you could do as well. Your pan's already, has oil in it already, so let me scramble up some of the Ova Easy. I'm gonna, again, it's two parts Ova Easy Egg Crystals to 1 part water. Excuse me, 2 parts Ova Easy. 2 parts Ova Easy with 3 parts water. Okay guys, I've got about a 1/4 cup of the Ova Easy crystals here. So I'm going to put them in the mixing bowl, and then I'll put 3 parts water, which would be 3/4 of a cup of water. Alright guys, just to show you here, my potatoes are brown. I mean, you could obviously brown them further if you wanted. So I'm going to plate those and then mix my eggs up. And for the purpose of this video, these look like they're right off of the cooking channel. I mean, I should have my own cooking show here. Prepping with Anthony. Prepping meals with Anthony. So we've got our mixing bowl with a 1/4 cup of the Ova Easy. There's our water, 3/4 of a cup. You can see that. So I'm going to put that in. We're going to mix this powder up good. Get our pan going again. Maybe a little more dab of oil in there, or some butter. Or ghee, if you had ghee. Which I do, but I don't have it here right now. But got that. So let's mix these up and get the pan heated again and put them on. Alright guys, because I am dyslexic and read the directions wrong, I'm adding some more Ova Easy Egg Crystals to the batter here. It's 2 part Ova Easy to 3 parts water. So we don't want our stuff to be too watery. So let me mix that in and we'll get the pan ready. Okay guys, I got the pan heated up right now. I got our eggs scrambled. And we're going to put them in. I put a little more oil in the pan. And let's see how these cook up. Give you guys a little closer view here. So you can see they're cooking up just like scrambled eggs do. Consistency looks good. I like to flip these in one hand. Tell you what, it makes the powder makes a good amount of eggs, boy. Let me just set this camera up and get this ready to plate. Okay, guys, we are done with the eggs. You see, I got a good amount there, a whole skillet full. So let me plate some of these. And then we'll give it a little taste test here. Let's get some salt on those. And let's give it a taste. Oh! Guys, this is fantastic. The eggs taste almost just like scrambled eggs. I mean, for the field, excellent. The hash brown potatoes came perfect. You guys can see that. A little close up there. Just fantastic. I'll put the links to the Idaho Spuds, the Ova Easy eggs. Again, got them right on Amazon. So I definitely plan to add to this stock, especially the the eggs and potatoes is just a great addition to a bug out kit and to your overall meal plan for prepping. So I hope you enjoyed this video this morning, here this Saturday morning, cooking basic items that you can store, that you can feed your family with in an emergency, that you can take backpacking or camping, on a leisurely trip, but also for an emergency, which is what I'm focusing on. Grid goes down, storm comes in, something rolls through, economic collapse, war, EMP, treason within the United States. You'll have a means to feed your family. As long as you could get fresh, clean water and you have some stored, you're pretty much good to go, and you have a way to cook it. These are basic things I'm showing you guys. Nothing fancy with the Iwatani stove or these butane canisters that go with it. Everything is basically low, inexpensive items, but they can save your life. So think about it long and hard this weekend as you go about your business. Prepping should be a major part of your 2018 plans. Thank you for joining me. As always, God bless. Anthony signing off, and stay ready.